Gemini, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with your current energy. Okay, right away. I guess you have something to say today. Let's find out what you need to focus on. And your past. Tell me about your near future. What else do you need to know? Temperance has shown up in every single reading. So looking here, bottom of the deck, this does not surprise me at all. There is something major happening in your life that is completely transformative. And so whether this is internal or external, you feel it. You feel it. I'm not seeing the tower out here, but it does feel like you kind of had a tower moment where something happened and it caused this upheaval in your life and it forced this transformation to take place. And that's why this feels so significant right now, because I can feel how significant this is in your life. It really changed everything. Whatever happened, it really kind of cascaded into other areas of your life. I can see here, so we got two cards when we were looking at your current energy. And so I got the Page of Wands and I got the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And so this is a shift here. Whatever happened, you might have been very understanding and very giving towards other people, but there was something here. Somebody showed their true colors, or something happened here to make you realize that being open and generous really, in whatever the situation was, really kind of came back to bite you a little bit. The universe here wants you to focus on this Four of Wands energy. So this is all about celebration. If this is a romantic connection, focusing on some sort of long-term commitment here. Could be a marriage, doesn't have to be, but there's something about this that shifted. There was something that made you really happy here, and there's been some sort of upheaval, and it's not that you can't get that happiness back. You can. You just have to go out about it in a different way, because there's a lesson that you need to learn from this entire scenario. I am seeing the Emperor here in reverse. So if you, this feels like this was connected to that tower moment where you kind of had a very large say in how everything was going. And now you're taking that step back and saying, well, okay, well, how do I do things differently? The Emperor in reverse, how do I change the way that I approach a situation? How do I need to behave differently in order to get what I'm looking for, in order to get that happiness back? I am seeing the Page of Swords in reverse sitting in your strength position. So this does feel a lot like you're biting your tongue was the phrase that came to mind, where you're just really holding back exactly what you're thinking because you are in this energy of transforming. So you don't want to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing right now. Two of Wands in reverse sitting in your near future. So this is indecision. This is really rethinking things, and what I'm getting is your approach. There's something about your approach to a situation that you think you need to modify, or you know you need to modify, and it does come back to this tower moment, which I'm not seeing, but I am feeling here. The two cards that came out from kind of that external influences, so we have the Temperance in reverse, and I also have the Hermit. So there is this need to go inside and really evaluate and think everything through from an analytical standpoint. And there, with this Temperance in reverse, definitely a timing component to all of this, but this feels very connected to the Six of Pentacles in reverse, where you were putting more into a situation than you were getting out of a situation. There was no equal give and take. There was no yin yang type of energy where you felt like your strengths complemented somebody else's weaknesses and vice versa. That wasn't happening here. And so it's kind of making you rethink everything. And I keep getting it's your approach to a situation. King of Wands in reverse is sitting here in your hopes or fears position. This does feel like until you can figure out exactly what path you want to go down, what approach you want to take, you're not going to make any moves. I am seeing the Six of Wands in reverse in your potential outcome position. So whatever has been happening here feels like it's not yet resolved by the time that we get to this outcome position. So let's do some clarifying and see what else we can get to the story. Tell me about the Page of Wands with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Moon. Okay. This here, a lot of what happened was because you weren't seeing things very clearly. And so the universe had to intervene to kind of show you people's true colors, or a specific person's true colors, what was happening here in the connection. The way that you perceived things and reality were not the same. Tell me about the Four of Wands. We have the Lover's card. So if this is about another person, and it very easily could be, what is it about this person that really made you think about a future here? And did this person really match up to what you expected or what you wanted? Were their words and actions consistent? Tell me about this Emperor in reverse. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's about shifting your perspective, adjusting the way that you approach a situation here. And if this is with another person, it's really taking off those rose-colored glasses, seeing things as they really are, and how do you want to pursue in the future? Whether with this person or another person, but it does feel like whatever happened here, pretty significant. You won't be the same. Page of Swords in reverse is getting clarified with Chariot. I love seeing this with the Chariot because what this is telling me is that holding back, allowing yourself to maybe observe and heal and think things through is going to really work in your favor. You do not want to act impulsively in this situation. Tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse. Hanged Man in reverse. There is going to be a movement forward here, but it feels like you're very undecided about the direction that it's going to go. And so this is more about a go with the flow type of energy rather than you take any kind of specific action, because it does feel like you're holding back, you're biting your tongue. Tell me about this Temperance in reverse. Three of Swords. Definitely a heartache, a healing that needs to take place. Hermit, Three of Wands. This is about taking the time, whatever is needed in order for you to be able to learn what you need to learn, make some adjustments so that you can move on with your life in a better way. Tell me about this King of Wands in reverse. So I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. I like seeing that one in reverse. It indicates that there is a cycle here that's closing, that you're putting this pain and heartache and whatever that you've been through in the past behind you so that you can go after things in a better way. Let's find out about this Six of Wands in reverse. Emperor in reverse. Interesting here, because until you fully make an adjustment on what it is that you want to do and how you want to pursue things, if you keep going about things the same way, you're going to keep getting the same result. And until you make an adjustment here, and actually take a different path, you're not going to have the success. Right now, there's success in holding back, trying to evaluate and figure out your next steps. But true success is going to occur when you are able to kind of forge that new path here. Any last messages for Gemini? So the card that came out was Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. So Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.